you just tuned in to Fame. That ain't my end. Oh, I'm so glad that this month is here, or the end of this month is here. Not that I have been super excited or anything, but I have been overly excited. I'm kidding. I bet y'all was like, ugh, she ain't excited to do no video. I am always excited to do videos for my fans. I am, nah. Y'all see I got my little confident on. I got my hair done, you guys, and I decided to do something more on the natural side of things. And so I'm just feeling all, you know, I feel like I got my little swag on, you know, I feel good about myself. But anyway, so I guess I'll go ahead and get into my weight numbers real quickly, because I have a topic that I want to share today and I really want to hone in on that. So as far as my weight, I am currently 130 pounds. So I have lost since my last blog, that video blog that I did. I think I was like 134 or 136, something like that. Can't remember. I'm always up and down in between 130 and 138. Yeah, or 131. I think this is the smallest I have been, 1 pound from when I was 131. So I really had no desire to lose any more weight, but I swing out, and I've spent the last month doing a lot of swinging out, and it has caused me to lose more weight than I had expected. But I'm happy, but don't want to lose any more. I'm good where I'm at. So that's where I am with weight. Food is pretty much still the same. Nothing has really changed. My food intake, I can actually take in a little bit more, but not that much more. I still eat like a kid's meal, and sometimes I can eat it all, and sometimes I can't. It just depends on how dense the food is. So I'm good with that. You know, you can always follow me on OH, which is Obesity Help. The website is www.obesityhelp.com. It spells like it sounds. My profile name is Free2BMe, FREE2BE_ME. So you can always look me up, hit me up there, and keep up with my journey. I jot down things every now and then. I'll post some pics. And if you are a OH member, I don't share my Facebook with everyone, but if you come on to Obesity Help and pull up my profile and instant message me, become a part of OH, and I'll shoot you my Facebook, and we can become friends. And so that's kind of like my way to get you involved with OH. I bet y'all like, she wrong, it's just either. But it's not. Everybody gotta have a challenge. But so that's that. So all of that is out the way, because you know that I don't want this always to be about weight. I said that I would do something different this year, and I want to. I actually had a Twinkie earlier, and I was gonna eat it in front of you guys, but I decided that I'm not gonna do that. But I have something better. You know, I like to keep it real on here. You know, the reality is that after a year, you're out, and I'm like a year and 6 months out. I'm gonna be real with you. Now, I eat some sweets. I have a sweet tooth. I had it before, and I still have it. I do not dump like most people do when they eat sweets. Every now and then, I do have some signs of dumping, but it just really depends on what it is that I ate. Real talk. So I have something to show you. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I call this my little junk drawer. And in this junk drawer, I got M&M's. I got old Valentine candy, Tootsie Roll. I have some healthy stuff like granola. I have, you know, low-fat popcorn, candy, and these are bananas. So just wanted to show you the realness of it all. I know I can't eat all that. The property that I work on and what I do, it's a lot of children that come through here, so I keep the drawer full of candy. But at the end of the day, I eat some of that candy too. So I don't want to paint a picture like I'm just this little thin person that's becoming buff, and I'm all healthy, and I eat yogurt, and I eat good protein, and I don't have any cravings. I'm just so healthy. That's not real to me. And so I keep it real. You know, every now and again, you know, that's what I do. I even have another thing to show you. I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm a country gal. Down south. And I love putting hot sauce on my food. That's what's up. So, you know, that's the real. Now, let me go ahead and get into today's topic. Today's topic is going to be reality check. About 2 video blogs ago, I shared with you my newfound relationship. I had been in it for a minute already, but we pretty much, the duration of that relationship has been or was 6 months. And I talked about stepping out into new territory, and even if that meant that you may get hurt, be it a relationship, a career, or just something that you wouldn't have done before prior to your surgery. Because prior to my surgery, there are certain things that I wouldn't step out into because my weight kept me back. And so, and sometimes it keeps you from loving, it keeps you from sharing. You have walls up that you're not aware of. You just have all kind of dynamics that you deal with when you're overweight. And you really don't realize that those dynamics affect you until you lose the weight. And then you're like, oh my gosh, I was hiding behind a wall all these years, all that time, and I didn't know. I was lost in my fat. And so there were things that I just wasn't willing to do in a relationship, like give my heart or be open. I mean, yeah, you use wisdom, but I wasn't willing to be as open. So when I went into this relationship, I was willing to be open. Give me a minute. Yes? Tell her to give me a minute. Okay, now my phone is ringing. I'm here at work on break, and I was trying to. 1 minute, you guys. I'm sorry. Cool with Family Resource Center. Can I help you, please? Send you an email, any kind. Okay. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, you guys, now, this is me being really real. Now, I'm at work, and one of my coworkers need me to do something. And I'm taping this video, and I cannot tape it over. I just won't, so I'm just going to show. Cool with Family Resource Center. Can I help you, please? No, well, you probably want to call management. Yes, 713-451-0858. You got it? Goodbye. Okay. Now that was another phone call. Now, who would have thunk that I would be getting phone calls right now and sending an email to my wonderful coworker? So, I'm back doing the video now. Let me fix this a little bit. So, in reference to the reality check, I was talking about the relationship, and for me, I had shared with you guys about stepping out onto territories, new territories. And for me, stepping out onto new territories and letting certain walls down when it came to my heart, whether it would get hurt or not, using wisdom, and looking at who I'm going into a relationship with. You do look at that. I'm just giving you the FYI. Don't just go into a relationship with a fool. And he wasn't a fool. But anyhow, that was a new territory for me. And at the end of the day, that beginning relationship, which was a duration of 6 months, did not work. And when I say did not work, I'm not saying that we did not have a synergy. What I'm saying is that there were differences in our life that we could not agree on. And so when you realize that you live and die by the choices that you make, and that the choices you make can pattern what your future will look like, it forces you to have to make some adjustments that need to be taken advantage of, or you'll find yourself being in a long-term situation that you can't get out of right away. And so we both had to make a choice, which wasn't a comfortable choice, but we had to make a choice. So where does the reality check come in at? You know, I want to say about 75 or 80%, I believe, this is my opinion, that most weight loss surgery post-op candidates, and probably even prior, pre-op, you know, believe and feel. And what that means, pre-op is before and post-op is after, for those who don't know. You know, feel that this weight loss surgery, this tool, is going to be the solution to all of your problems and situations in life. That weight has been the ghost, the dark cloud that has hovered over you, keeping you from enjoying your life. And the reality is that that is not true. You know, I'm going to say that there was a part of me that felt like I'm this new, beautiful, confident me, and that everything is going to go right for me now. Because that went right, my surgery went right, I'm looking good, I'm feeling good, I'm on top of my A game, you know, life is working, woo, woo. You know, everything's going to go great. And this dude right here is no exception to my newfound rule. Everything works for me. And the reality check was, it didn't work. And what I want to get over to you today, one thing that I want you to understand more importantly than anything, that if you choose or option to get this surgery, do not look at it as being the solution to all of your problems. That is not what it is. It is just, I want to say that it is the stepping stone to catapulting you into, I'm not going to even say catapulting, that's a little big, but it's just a stepping stone to take you into the next level of your life. That's it. That's what it's for. It's to give you the push, the head start that you wouldn't have been able to do on your own. And then after that push, you still have to put in some work. And it's not going to be any different in any area of your life. No, you losing the weight can help support other things in your life that you weren't able to just jump into because of fear or whatever weight made you feel in reference to it. But it is not a solution. And I want you to know that, because I don't want you to get this surgery and feel like, well, dang, life is even more hell. Because the truth of the matter is, it's like, people always say they want to be rich, but then when they get rich, they realize that, you know what, I'm rich and I don't have any financial problems, but I have more responsibility and more people to deal with. Well, it's no exception to the rule with weight loss. You lose the weight and you have a whole different set of issues because you're a person in a smaller body. And the world views smaller people differently than they do large, and that's the reality as well. So I wanted to paint the picture to you that I'm using my life experience, my prior situation that happened, to help you realize that when it comes to your joy and happiness, and let me break down joy and happiness. Happiness is something that people, places, and things can do for you. But joy is something way down on the inside. What do you mean, Shay? What I mean is that my boss can tell me you don't have to come in today and you're still going to get paid. And that makes me happy. But if my boss calls me and tells me that, hey, the company is going through a big money issue and we're going to have to cut back on some hours and you can't come into work today and we won't pay you and you can't take vacation off. And instead of allowing it to get to me and turn my whole world upside down, I still count it all joy, knowing that it's not the money that gives me joy. That's something that comes deep down, way deep down on the inside. And whatever that joy or whatever it comes from or gives for you, I know what mine is, but you have to find that place. And I think that, and I call that a place of peace. And after your surgery and you lose all the weight, you need to have that type of joy. Because weight loss surgery is not a solution. It's just a support, a tool, a stepping stone. The blocks that help you start off when you run. That's what it is. So that was the topic. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped you. But before I go, I want to give you a full body impression of me. Okay, let me pull up my pants. Straighten it all out, make it look good. And I hope you guys can see y'all. That's me. So, as always, my journey with you. And say it with me. Fat ain't my end, and fat and what? Oh, I done forgot my own slogan. Oh my gosh. Fat ain't my end, and it definitely is not your end either. Thank you for watching me. You have a blessed day.